How are you, my internet family? I hope that you're all keeping safe and you're not too bored. The level of quarantine we're at is the gel nails look ready to slide right off, so just ignore those for this video. But yeah, like self-care pamper routines at home, just any self-care in general really, I'm finding is a really nice way to pass some time. And aside from the arm-long list of things that I can't eat and do during pregnancy, let alone quarantine, there are also a lot of skincare ingredients that I actually can't use anymore in my skincare routine, and I thought I'd make a video about what I'm doing differently now that I'm preggo. I am 17 weeks. What? It's flying by. No. This is from my research online. I follow a lot of skincare specialists and dermatologists and stuff. So salicylic acid I can't use anymore, which is a favorite ingredient of mine. Retin A and retinol, anything like that I can't use, and I've been loving using retinol oils and stuff like that at night time, so I'm raging. If you use benzoyl peroxide, you can't use that, which is an acne treatment. Certain essential oils I can't use. Accutane you cannot use. I had to stop getting my microneedling treatments, and you can't get like laser and certain types of facials. The list goes on. So I'm trying to keep my skincare routine really straightforward, simple, very gentle. Skin can go a little bit mad during pregnancy, and thankfully because of my routine, my skin has been behaving very well. I've had, like, as you'll see in a minute when I'm cleaning my face, I've had like a little bit of a breakup, but it's already almost clear. I am very surprised that I've not had a bad experience considering my history with acne. I expected my hormones to be on a big roller coaster, but I think a big part of skincare is relaxation. Getting a lot of that with this lockdown. In this video I will cover my facial skincare routine at night, because I barely do anything in the morning, and then my body skincare routine as well, and certain things that I'm ingesting to help my skin from inside out. So I'm just going to tie my hair up, and before I get going I want to let you know this video is in partnership with Teami, and they make really natural skincare in small batches. They have lovely pregnancy safe stuff, and they're offering 25% off to my viewers who use the code Melanie25, which I have on the screen there. Just taking off my rings. But yeah, I'm kicking off with a double cleanse, which I always do. I've just switched up my products. The benefits of double cleansing is that your first cleanse is to remove makeup and break down oils and dirt and just the grime from the day. Get all that off your skin before you actually cleanse your skin. And I always go in with a second cleanse, usually something that is suited to my particular skincare needs, and something that's going to hydrate and, you know, treat spots and whatever else my skin is needing at that particular point in time. And I'm using the Elemis Pro-Collagen cleansing balm. I got this as my first cleanse before the lockdown started, when I was in a spa, and the reason I kind of picked it is because it literally smells like a spa in a jar. I've heard people rave about it. Now I only have a tiny bit of makeup on, so it's not going to have to dissolve off too much. Yeah, I wouldn't say it necessarily works better than any other cleansing balms that I have mentioned on my channel before, like Emma Hardy or anything like that. It does the exact same job. Yeah, it's just really rich and it smells really nice. And I always massage this in. So when I'm doing my eyes, I'm so gentle around the eyes to prevent wrinkles, so I really don't go rough around my eyes. And this is a big reason I like to avoid wipes or anything like that. I'm going to remove that with a clean face cloth, and sometimes I just use like a really soft towel if I don't have a clean one. One moment. And that's what you want to see right there. So now my makeup's all off. I'm going to wet my hand, and I'm going in with a very gentle antioxidant rich cleanser for my second cleanse, and this is from Teami, who I just mentioned. So I usually just need one pump because a lot comes out there. Oh, it's so satisfying. This stuff smells of apples. It is really soothing and very lightweight. Like, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. It leaves no residue after you rinse it off. No stripping, which is something I hate about so many cleansers. Like, when I had acne, I used to think that the kinds of products that would suck the living soul out of my skin. Those kinds of really harsh cleansers, that's what I kind of thought I needed, and they only ever made my skin worse. So I have always stuck to very hydrating products with good nourishing ingredients, and the first ingredient in this cleanser is organic aloe leaf juice instead of water, which is the #1 ingredient in a huge amount of cleansers. And like, I can get water for free out of my tap. So but yeah, this helps decongest my pores, and it has like Irish sea moss and carrot seed oil and lots of lovely organic ingredients. Time for a rinsey rinse. I need to get a towel. Skin is completely clean now, doesn't feel tight or anything like that. And now I'm going to go in with a mineral rich bentonite clay mask with matcha and lemongrass, and this is also from Teami. I'm going to use this skincare brush thing from Sigma to apply it. It's for serum, but like the only time I ever use a brush for skincare is if I'm doing a face mask, to be honest. With the pregnancy, I have to be so careful with masks because a lot of masks have lots of active ingredients, kinds that I cannot use right now. Clay is completely natural and derived from the earth, so it is considered to be the safest kind of mask you can use during pregnancy. And I was using this mask before I was pregnant. It was one of the ones that you suggested for me to try when I did the subscribers pick my skincare video, and I do this probably about once a week, not twice or 3 times a week anymore, just because I feel like I don't really need as much exfoliation now, but I do count this as an exfoliating stage. Those birds, oh my god. But it's a really lovely way to naturally shed dead skin cells. The clay in this connects itself to the oils in your skin and the toxins and the dirt that's in your pores, and when you're removing the clay after it's kind of dry, that stuff gets removed along with the clay. Something I didn't know about being pregnant is that your immune system comes down, and pregnant women have a much bigger likelihood of having like reactions to products and harsh ingredients and having really sensitive skin, which I definitely have experienced. So I'm loving using products that have not too many ingredients and have a lot of natural things in them, because it just means I know it's going to be gentle on my skin. So now I'm gonna let this dry in, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's dry, and you can kind of see it connecting to the stuff that's in my pores, which is a bit gucky, but you know, it's really satisfying as well. But I love this. It just glides on, especially if you use a brush, and you could just use a makeup brush as well. There's really no difference. I am renewed. I have removed the mask with a warm washcloth, and it can take quite a while to break down, especially if you're like me and you put on a lot. Oh my goodness, it leaves your skin so soft and so clean. If I'm not using a mask like that, I will use a toner. Glycolic acid, which is in the Pixi Glow Tonic, it's an AHA, and it is considered safe in lower concentrations in pregnancy, but I'm not even reaching for this every day. I'm kind of using this about 3 times a week, and then the mask as the exfoliant once a week. So I'm not going to go in with that, but I just need a tiny bit of my acne treatment or my spot treatment for this little spot here. See this little guy? There was a little cluster there of spots, and this is the Acnaut Active Lotion, and this has a patented formula that's safe to use during pregnancy. All I really know about it is that it's antibacterial, and it stops spots like an inflammation quite fast. So it's just like this liquid, it looks like water, and I just usually pat that on anywhere there is a breakout happening. Tiny bit around here where I can get congested, but this has rose flower water in it and very few other ingredients. It has a bit of a funky smell, I have to say that about it, and it's like, it's subtle, it's like underneath the smell of rose there's this smell of like condom or something. I don't know what it is, but it really works, and when I have had worse breakouts, this has been amazing. And yeah, it's really good. It's an Irish brand as well. Now it is time for vitamin C serum with hyaluronic acid. And do you remember when I interviewed Shakira? Don't ask me how or why this happened. I just got an email and they were like, do you want to come to Spain and hang out with Shakira and interview her and all this? And I was like, yes, please. She was one of my biggest crushes growing up, and she told me in the video that I filmed with her that vitamin C is a big part of her skincare routine.
Well, you know, for my face, I use vitamin C because it stimulates collagen. Collagen is a vitamin C dependent, so you don't produce collagen unless you have enough vitamin C.
Collagen is the thing that makes your skin plump, right?
Yep.
And ever since then, I've just been slowly learning about the benefits of vitamin C for the skin, and this one also from Teami, it has vitamin C as the second ingredient in it, so there's plenty in here, and it's pink and it smells like grapefruits, and grapefruit is my biggest craving in my pregnancy so far. Oh, I love that smell. So this serum is hydrating and it's protective, and what vitamin C does is it aids in your skin's natural regeneration process. So like it helps to repair damaged skin cells. It's watery and it absorbs in like 30 seconds and it leaves your skin really smooth and glowy, as you can see. I share this eye cream with my husband. It's the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado, and I don't always use an eye cream, but it's literally sat there on top of the toilet, so it's just a step that we both try and do, just, I don't know, in case it helps or works. I just like to trust the skincare experts, and they always use some kind of eye thingy-mabob, so I do too. And the Kiehl's one I've actually been using for years. I've featured it in videos going back like 4 or 5 years on this channel. It's lovely. It's just really, really thick. Last step before lip balm is my Rose Ceramide cream from Pixi. This is a really, really rich moisturizer, and I just like to use it in the evening times because it's so rich and hydrating. It's infused with ceramides, and they are fats that help form the skin's natural barrier, and they help it to retain moisture. So what ceramides do is they stop hydration from leaking out, and we've already put that hydration in there with the serum. You lose them with time, a bit like how you lose your memory, your ability to control your bladder, and by the time you're my age, you only have about 40% of your ceramides left. So you can eat them. There's certain foods that are rich in ceramides, but I do love incorporating it into my skincare routine, and I stumbled across that moisturizer by accident a couple of years ago, and I am still using it fairly regularly. I mix it up, obviously. Sometimes I'll put on a nighttime mask, other times a nighttime oil. Like it really depends, but that's what I'm reaching for a lot at the moment because it's so nice and gentle. It has rose oil and probiotics and antioxidant rich botanicals. It's lovely. Last thing on my face is always lip balm, because otherwise it just comes off. If I put it on at any other stage of my skincare, I lose half of it. It just comes off. And we have a big stash of lip balms there. I am not fussy or particular about my lip balm, but I just try and make sure to wear it regularly. When I don't, my lips get so chapped and dry because I bite them as well. It's a really bad habit of mine. This one's from VOYA. Yeah, I think this was a freebie when I was buying my pregnancy tummy oil and moisturizer, which I'm going to show you now. Doing this every day to prevent stretch marks as much as I can. I am expecting to get some because women in my family developed them, and the rest of my body is like covered in stretch marks from when I was heavier when I was younger. Yeah, I know genetics has a big part to play, but people do swear by moisturization and keeping the area really, really hydrated to let the skin stretch without kind of having those little tears. But sure, we'll see anyway, and I'll just kind of show you how much I apply and how long I rub it in for. I love this Mama oil by VOYA. It's real good, and I pump on a big bunch around my tummy, and I'll give it a really, really good massage in. And now I know I'm not that far along yet, I'm still only 17 weeks, but obviously this is going to get an awful lot bigger, and the skin is going to have to stretch a huge amount. So I try and use that every single day. So I just kind of rub it in until it's all absorbed into the bump. Sometimes I layer it with the Mama Care from VOYA. Other times I'll just use like one in the morning, one at night, and I mix it up with like bio oil and also this Palmer's moisturizer. So just anything to moisturize it at least twice a day, and being very, very good with it. And always remember to do it right out of the shower. I can't believe how round it's starting to get. But yeah, no stretch marks yet, thankfully. If baby decides to decorate its new home, I'll be sure to share that with you too. The last step is supplements, and this particular smoothie that I have every single day, so that even if I don't eat that great in the day, I know I've had a lot of foods that are really good for my skin and nourishing from within and stuff like that. But my pregnancy supplements are food grown pregnancy supplements with vitamins, minerals, choline and coenzyme Q10. But I definitely think these are skin friendly, hair friendly, nail friendly, all that, because they have stuff like biotin in them. I'm big into my supplements anyway, but these are the ones that I'm taking at the moment. They're from Wild Nutrition. Yeah, so every day I try and have a smoothie that has berries, like frozen or fresh, whatever is there, banana, oats, peanut butter, vegan protein powder, so it's like pea isolate protein powder, it's vanilla flavour. What else? Soya milk, and a big pile of spinach. So sometimes I'll add in other things, but those are like the core ingredients that I try and get in to a smoothie once a day for like a meal, or well, not a snack, it's a big huge smoothie, so like typically a meal, because I am eating about 5 meals a day at the moment. I'm very hungry. But nutrition, as I said before, is so important for your skin, and especially like while pregnant, I want to be making sure I'm fueling myself well, and those smoothies I do think are a great addition to the old skincare routine. So if you know, you're managing your stress and you're getting in your sleep and you're exercising and you're on top of your skincare and you're still noticing that your skin isn't doing all that great, try and focus on what you're ingesting, so like your water, your supplements and your food, and you should see a difference. But yeah, I'm very happy with the old skin at the moment. If I wasn't doing a face mask as well, I would maybe do a bit of a facial massage or whatever, but that's usually something I'll just do sporadically. I have like a little face massage tool and things. I just really think it's lovely to embrace all this free time that we have and to make sure that we're looking after ourselves, because if we don't look after ourselves, no one else will. If you want more videos like this that are kind of just on the go, give me a little thumbs up, and don't forget that I have that discount for you from Teami as well for their skincare. They have such lovely natural skincare. It's all cruelty free. They've loads of organic stuff. Yeah, I'll see you again in another video very soon.